Red Bull back, or have they got back? Dr. Obbs here. Silverstone 2025, Max Verstappen puts it in pole position after the car was nowhere, after a few updates across Austria and Silverstone. So what has happened? What has changed? Let's talk about it. I've had a few interesting conversations with people about the recent upgrades. So apparently this stems all the way back to Baku 2024 when Red Bull was experiencing a lot of rear end instability. One of the culprits was determined to be the diffuser. So Red Bull ever since then has been aiming to try to improve their diffuser efficiency. If you recall, Baku 2024 was the first time that Red Bull completely changed the rear boat of their floor as it transitions into the diffuser, going from a very profiled, beautifully sculpted one to a very simplified transition. This was the first sign of Red Bull working to solve these rear end instabilities. Fast forward now to Austria 2025, and they changed the floor edge wing in the rear corner. Why is this important? Because you will get in-wash at the rear corner of the floor and into the diffuser. What you want to do is ultimately sculpt those flow structures in such a way that you introduce rotation. Introducing rotation into the diffuser helps to clean up a lot of the losses that might be present, but also energize portions of the diffuser that otherwise might have low energy. This all aids to improve diffuser performance, ultimately, which aids in overall floor performance and downforce. One of the specific problems that apparently Red Bull has been struggling with is tracks where they experience very high roll. So a lot of lateral G's and the cars rolling to the side, which is ultimately causing the previous floor edge wing designs to become very lossy. And a lot of these losses were ultimately being ingested into the diffuser and causing the diffuser performance to drop drastically. This was causing some of the rear instability that the drivers were feeling in the high speed and the medium speeds. And now in Silverstone, they brought additional updates to the floor fences, as well as reprofiling the entire floor body to aid in this further extraction from the diffuser through the full body, optimizing the entire distribution of downforce. So are these the ingredients that Red Bull has been looking for to help them to bring more rear load to the car, allowing them to run lower rear wings and ultimately have higher end top speed than their competition? Is this what they needed to be able to compete at the front? We're going to have to see.